So we're making really good progress in terms of creating our music player application. But the first thing I want to do is open up the screenshot and let's compare our progress to where we actually want to end up. So if you open up the project files folder and then go to the chapter 5 folder, you can take a look at the music player screenshot. Now looking at this, you can see that we've made great progress. The music files are showing up properly in the list box. We've got the slider control working, we've got the playback time working, and we've also got our preview area working. But what I want to show you how to do now is actually customize the way these controls look. You'll notice, for instance, that the list box looks just a little bit different than the list box that we've been using. The slider looks quite a lot different, and the button in particular is very different looking than the button we've been using. So go ahead and close this. And now let's Alt-Tab into XAMLPad. Now once again, XAMLPad is a tool that you can get as a part of the .NET Framework 3.0 SDK. If you have that installed on your machine, go ahead and open it up, or else if you don't already have it on your machine, you can download it from Microsoft. Or like I mentioned earlier, there's a couple of XAMLPad replacements that you can use. One of these is available on my blog, and that's notstatic.com, or there's another one called XAMLPad X, which Lester Lobo created, and you can look for that on the internet. So earlier we saw the power of data templates, and the way they give us the ability to customize the look and feel of our data. Now let's take that same concept and apply it to controls, and use the power of templates to change not only the look and feel of the controls, but in some cases the behavior. Now earlier I said that one of the things that makes a WPF control a control is the template property. Now if you think about the way controls work, traditionally one of the big tasks of a control is rendering itself. WPF takes a slightly different approach. A WPF control doesn't even know what it looks like. In fact, when it comes time for rendering, it defers all of that to the template. Now of course all controls do have a default appearance, and that default appearance comes from what we call the default template. And that's why we get buttons and scroll bars and checkboxes that actually look like the system controls right out of the box. But what I want to show you right now is how you can define a template yourself, and by doing so you can completely customize the way a control looks. And like I said, to some extent you can even customize the way that control acts.